guess I'll give something new a try, huh? How's everybody doing? Um, this is gonna be a little diary, I guess you'd call it. Uh, just feel the need to do something, and since I can't do much because of background noise or because of time constraints or just apathy, I guess I'll do this. My name's Gabby. Hi. If you don't know who I am, why the hell are you listening to this? Um, I'm 25. I'm trans, and I currently rent a room in a house in Tacoma, Washington. My partner lives in Australia, and I plan on moving there to be with them as soon as I can afford it. I work freight overnights at a shitty big box retailer that sells lots of lumber and hot water heaters. And they aren't blue. That should narrow it down. I don't get paid even as much as cashiers get paid, which I know how much cashiers do. I'm not saying they shouldn't get paid a lot, but I get paid less than $10 an hour for having to lift 140-pound grills and drag hot water heaters around and stuff. So it's fun. I guess this one, since it's the inaugural, I'll talk about why the hell I haven't done anything in the last month. It's mostly because I've just been tired or depressed, or quite honestly, I just haven't wanted to. I mean, yeah, I could go right now and probably record all of the re-recording for the next part of Sky, and probably will tonight. But I haven't wanted to do anything lately. I go to work, I spend 13 hours a day out, and I get home, and after sleeping I have 3 hours to do stuff, and typically don't want to spend that time writing or recording or trying to fix my tablet. I don't know. I just have been really depressed lately, and I don't know why. I mean, well, okay, I do know why, because I haven't been on medication in years, and the medications I do have are sitting in my desk not being taken because I can't afford it. Need to save those for the really bad times. But I don't know, I guess I'm starting this and hoping nobody listens to it. Mostly just keep myself accountable. Just to keep myself going on things, because nobody else is going to make me do things. And Progress Bar isn't really panning out because nobody ever feels like doing it, and I can understand why. I don't either. I've been trying for years to make a company that would actually make enough money for me to live on. But at the same time, I'm too lazy and tired to do anything and actually make something that people will enjoy. I mean, hell, there's, 5 people that listen to Sky? Nobody cares about that. I've been trying to make Dead for 4 years, but I can't bring myself to practice drawing enough to be able to do it myself. And I shouldn't be relying on other people to do it. I can't pay anybody. I mean, I've sunk, almost $2,000 into this website with everything I've bought for it for over the last 4 years, and I'm $2,000 in the hole because of it. It's never made any money. I don't know. But depression's one of those things that can eat at you. And it can continue eating at you. And eventually you'll stop caring enough to where you'll let it continue eating at you. It becomes normal. That's like when you're sick for a really long time. Like, I don't know if anybody's even listening, but if you are, and you haven't had to deal with like chronic depression, something that happens on a regular basis constantly, not something that's short-lived, I mean, that still sucks, but something that is every day. Think of it like if you had the flu for 3-4 weeks, long enough to where you forget what it's like to be healthy, and it just becomes normal. And then you just don't pay attention to it anymore, and it gets worse because you're not treating it. It's just normal to you. And as it gets worse, it gets normal still, and it keeps getting worse, and you continue to care less about it until the point that it just consumes you. And that happens sometimes. And right now I'm doing my best to care about it, because I do have someone that I need to be there for. I have a few people. So, I don't know. I really would like to make this whole thing into something, though. I made a post about it, and I never finished the other half of that post, because, again, I just can't bring myself to do anything. I can't bring myself to write or record, or I just have my room and the shit that's piling up in it. Not literal shit, but just papers and stuff, and the bad feelings that are piling up in it. Because I dislike it here a lot. I made some bad choices coming here. Made some bad choices in a lot of the things I've done. Drove off some people who I cared about. I fucked up a lot. But that's in the past, and can't really do anything about it now. I don't know. Hopefully you'll be seeing things from Spider Squid Productions and Spider Squid Studios and myself and Max and Amanda and Seiji and stuff. Hopefully you'll see a lot of those things coming up soon. Hopefully by the end of the year I'll be able to make as much as I am from my shitty, low-paying job. We'll find out, huh? Because as much as I let the depression in and let it continue consuming me without going and getting help, which I now have insurance, and I have a number I could call. I just can't bring myself to do it. I don't know. I keep going on it for some reason. Maybe not too fast, though, because I'm slow and I'm tired. I mean, I'm running on about 2 hours of sleep right now. That's something. Why is it so hot? Like, seriously, I live in Tacoma, Washington. I'm 3 hours away from Canada. But this morning it was like 75 or 80 in my bedroom. Just my bedroom. And I know my laptop doesn't put out that much heat. So, I don't know. I'm just rambling because I'm tired and just need a place to work my thoughts out. And that's, I guess, what this is. And that's what it'll continue to be. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll have a bit more to say later on. But this first one's just me opening the floodgates and seeing what comes out. And you can probably tell my voice is a little shot. Yeah. I guess I will actually talk about one thing, though. I'll continue talking about depression. Because it's something that I find comfort in certain things. Like video games. I've always loved video games since I was a little kid and I started playing them. And I find comfort in repetition sometimes, depending on the repetition. I find comfort in finding something else to do besides think about how little money I have, or how much time I'm going to have when I'm not at work, or how I'm going to save up the money to get out of here. I like things that distract me from it. So I play a lot of games. A lot of them. I mean, hell, in the last few weeks I've sunk, I guess in the last 2 months I've sunk 300 hours into Warframe on Steam. I just sunk over this weekend another 12 hours into Neverwinter, and not to mention all the other games I've been playing. But they're a nice escape. And sometimes I really need that, like right now. I definitely need an escape right now. Hopefully things will start improving and I can start feeding myself. But right now I definitely need something to ignore a lot of stuff that's going on. And that's the best way for me to do it. So, I don't know. This is at about 12 minutes now, so I guess I'll wrap it up, and I'll probably do another one in a few days or something. So, if you are listening, hi. Again, I'm Gabby. I attempt to write stories and try to make them into things. But, yeah. Keep going with whatever you're doing. If it's something you enjoy, keep doing it. And learn to do it well. Because nobody else is going to do it for you. It's something I got to remind myself of. Anyway, it's 1 a.m. I should probably start recording. Gotta go to bed in 7 hours. Night.